365 Days with Calvin for March 7. Directing the work of our hands. And let the beauty of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish thou the work of our hands upon us. Yea, the work of our hands establish thou it. Psalm 90:17. Suggested further reading, Nehemiah 6:10 through 19. God has promised that the church will be perpetuated to the end of the world in a special manner that should lead us to pray for the welfare of the church as well as for our posterity who are yet unborn. We should also note the word beauty, for in it we learn that the love that God bears toward us is unparalleled. In enriching us with his gifts, God gains nothing for himself, yet he would have the splendor and beauty of his character manifested in bountifully dealing with us, as if his beauty would be obscured when he ceases to do us good. In the clause, establish thou the work of our hands upon us, Moses intimates that we cannot undertake or attempt anything with the prospect of success unless God becomes our guide and counselor and governs us by his Spirit. It then follows that the reason why the enterprises and efforts of worldly men have a disastrous end is that, in not following God, they pervert order and throw everything into confusion. Though God converts to good in the end whatever Satan and the reprobate plot and practice against him or his people, yet the church, which God rules with undisturbed sway, has in this respect a special privilege. By his providence, which is incomprehensible to us, he directs his work with the reprobate externally, but governs his believing people internally by his Holy Spirit. Therefore, we can properly say that he orders or directs the work of their hands. For meditation, how often haven't we found that, despite our native abilities and best efforts, we are unable to make progress in some task? At other times, with the Lord's blessing, we can accomplish things far beyond our normal abilities. It is humbling and also refreshing to recognize that we are so dependent on the Lord's blessing. In what areas in your life has this recently been manifested? The reading for March 7.